Using this big boot and a clown car, we can actually warp through the side of the screen once again. Check this out. I'm going to jump in here, jump into the clown car, ride that smoothly over to the left. Now I hold up and I just spam jump. And we'll go right through these on-off switches and then clip right through the cannon. On to victory. Here we have another one of those interesting situations that seems very unnatural and makes Mario Maker seem like it's for a rated R audience. We're going to go ahead and just jump into here. Mario has a little bit too much fun with this boulder. We can also slide over to the right, like this, and duck a little bit, and it gets even worse. Or we just kind of slide into him. This whole situation is wrong and unnatural. We've done hyper-vibrate setups in the past, mostly with thwomps. Here's a hyper-vibrate setup with a sledge bro, a big hammer bro. He vibrates around. This does seem to be one of those x=9 things, because if he's not in this situation, say if I move this all the way over to the right, he actually will not hyper-vibrate anymore. Why? Because Nintendo, that's why. Here we have another hyper-vibrate setup. This thwomp is going to hyper-vibrate because it's stuck between all of these slopes right here. The wiggler is going to fall down on this whole hyper-vibrating setup. It's going to create an interesting little wiggler dispenser. So as you see, the wiggler is stuck on the hyper-vibrating muncher right there. But when I hit the on-off switch and these blue dotted squares become solid blocks, it will bridge the gap. The wiggler will shoot over there to the right. In both of these two situations, these clown cars are going to clip through red blocks. The one on the left, I'm going to stab the bottom of the bill blaster, which has a hidden block behind it. I'm going to do that when the clown car is at the bottom of the track. It's going to push the clown car right through those red blocks like that. The one on the right is a little less complicated. All I have to do is stab that one whenever, it doesn't matter, and it'll go right through those red blocks underneath it. Both cases are pretty interesting. Here's yet another hyper-vibrating thwomp setup that's actually going to create hyper speed with this clown car that has a cannon inside of it when we hit the on-off switch. This could be a really interesting little troll. If for some reason someone has to hit that on-off switch, when this clown car gets released, it just boosts over to the left and kills us. These fire bars are going to push these pals together in a place where it doesn't seem like we can actually jump through. So right now, I can't actually jump through, I can't activate the pals either. If I hold left or right, we almost get through them, but not fully. However, if Mario is big, he can jump through them. So let's say right now we don't activate, but if I hold right or left, we jump right through the pals. Super interesting little setup. Using Firepower Mario, we can actually get through this little gap right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to duck jump and then throw a fireball, and that pulls us out of our duck. At the last second, at the very last second, we're going to do an air spin. And if we do it correctly, we're going to get through this little gap. Just like that. At first, it's very difficult, but when you get the hang of it, it gets easier and easier. This snowball is going to hit these two hidden blocks, which is going to release two big ants. The ants are going to start doing cartwheels up here because they get lifted by the twister and they get stuck next to this conveyor. Check this out. It's kind of silly. So they get stuck in this cartwheeling, front flipping state right here. Which is pretty cool looking. Whoa. It launches me over to the right. If it doesn't kill me. This setup right here is going to max out the effect limit. Basically, these Mecha Koopas are going to come out of these red pipes and immediately die, but it's going to take a while for them to go off the screen because we are in low gravity airship night theme. This spike ball is going to wander its way over to this question mark block that gives us a key, but it doesn't tell us it gives us a key. It is a you secretly have a key setup. Check this out. Eventually, these are not going to keep spawning. They're going to stop making their effect. And you may have heard that spike ball break a little bit. It doesn't show that we have a key here. But we definitely do have a key because we can go into this door. Like that. A similar effect happens with red coins. We're going to get all of the red coins. They're going to max out. but we're not going to get the key, so the coin counter doesn't actually delete. Let's time this a little bit. So as you see, we still have red coins, all 5 of them, and we do not have a key. What's going on? Well, we actually do have a key. We can go in the door. With the same setup, we can give you a cursed key, except Phanto will not show up. Let's show you what I mean. So you may notice, it doesn't look like we have a key here, and Phanto's not chasing us around, but we definitely do have a cursed key, because we can still go in the door.